Well, it is spring and the beautiful weather has more and more people out walking their dogs. In today's Pet Advice, Dr. Travis Gratton with University Veterinary Care Center is joining us live by Skype with some exercise safety tips. Good morning, Dr. Gratton.
Good morning, Erin.
Well, many of us, we've been hunkered down for the winter and we're kind of starting to emerge. So what do we need to keep in mind before we head out with our dogs?
Certainly a number of things to think about. Remember, they're probably not in very good shape like a lot of us are, so we do want to start slow and easy with them. I've seen a lot of people wandering by my window this morning, even with the shutdown and people at home, so they're getting their dogs out more and more frequently. The dogs want to go. They want to go, go, go. There's so many smells out there. They don't think about how far they have to come back. So we want to kind of be a little careful when we start out. Go easy, kind of build up gradually.
Well, the heat, it's starting to warm up and summer will be coming. So how big of a concern is heat for dogs?
Heat, certainly one of the bigger considerations. We definitely need to keep in mind what the weather's doing out there. And as the pavement surfaces get hotter, we need to be kind of attentive to that if we're walking on sidewalks and asphalt. Pads need a little chance to harden up. It's not just the respiratory and cardiovascular conditioning that our pets need to build up with. We need to kind of keep in mind that things are changing as the weather changes out there as well.
And are there any health conditions for our dogs that maybe would prohibit us from taking them out and exercising?
Oh, certainly. Evaluate your dog kind of carefully before you get started. Obesity, which is a big problem, obviously is going to limit how far we can go, how intense of a walk we can go on, and what kind of terrain we can go over. A lot of dogs with heart condition, some with chronic respiratory problems, certainly some breeds with very short smashed faces. We want to be very careful that we're not, as we get into the heat and humidity, that we're not pushing them too much. So we want to watch them, make very sure that they're getting some rest along the way, that they're getting water to stay hydrated, and that they're not getting over exerted.
Okay, well, we were almost out of time, but if we're out and about with our dog and we happen to come across another dog, do you have any advice for how we should approach that?
Certainly, if you're not used to being out and about with your dog, don't let them rush up to other dogs. Try to avoid letting other dogs rush up to your dog because the social interactions can be a problem. And certainly for us during this time of social distancing, be sure that we kind of stay away, especially on some of the more crowded or popular trails around town. Stay away from other people. Take a mask with you. If you're out all by yourself, obviously you don't need a mask, but if you're in a more popular area, you probably should have one on or be able to slip one on if you're getting close to people. So be careful.
Good advice. Thank you, Dr. Gratton. And for more information about University Veterinary Care Center, just head over to universityvetcare.com.